So you guessed it right, this video is going to be about cabbages. My name is Sai and I am on Sai Kalyan's rooftop garden. Hi Sai Kalyan, glad to be on your garden once again. So, would like to know more about cabbages. Can you share some details?
Yes, hi, and let's go.
Okay Sai Kalyan, so first things first, what is the type of container that you are using?
This is a blue water drum, which is cut into half, and this is the top side of it. The height and diameter are roughly 1.5 feet.
And what is the potting mix that you are using?
Roughly 49% cocopeat, 49% vermicompost, and 2% soil.
So in between, have you been giving it any kind of nutritional supplements?
No, the nutrition in the potting mix is sufficient.
So although in this case, Sai Kalyan didn't have to give it any kind of nutrition supplement, maybe if required, you can give it a bit of compost tea and vermi wash. So generally cabbages are known to get infested with aphids and cutworms. So let's find out if Sai Kalyan experienced any one of them.
In this season, I have not experienced any kind of a pest.
But you have been growing cabbages for quite a few years right now. So what would you do if you got, let's say, cutworms?
I'll handpick the cutworms early in the morning or late in the evening.
And where do you think we are going to find the most number of cutworms?
Usually underneath the leaves.
And what would you do if you get aphids?
Sometimes I remove the affected leaves. Or I'll use organic pest repellents like garlic spray, neem spray, or compost tea.
Yeah, so now there are a couple of pro tips for you. You would have seen that he's growing cabbage along with onions. Now, if you remember one of my videos in which I was saying that be careful when you are mixing shoot crops with root crops, he is actually using this onions as green onion. So he's just cutting the top of it. He's not really using the onion which is getting developed, the bulb. He's not really worried about the bulb. One. Second, you can also harvest the seeds from it. So keep this in mind that you can grow things like garlic and onion along with your cabbage because they also have pest repellent tendencies, especially for thing like cabbage, which is pretty difficult, so to say, to grow without it getting infected with some of the other pests. The other pro tip for all of you out there is that you don't need to wait for the whole bulb to form. You can actually start removing the leaves as they get formed, and you'll get pretty much the same kind of harvest, with the added advantage that now you do not have to really worry about too many pests getting into it. Because as Sai Kalyan was saying, you get lots of pests inside these leaves. They get into in between the leaves, and till the time they have completely damaged your crop, you might not even realize that they are out there. So keep that in mind. And there is something new which is going to happen. Sai Kalyan is going to start his own Facebook page where he'll be documenting a lot of the stuff that he's doing. So do make sure that you like that page, and you'll be finding lots and lots of beautiful things. Not what he's been doing right now, but what he has been doing for the past many years. Thanks for watching, and you know where to subscribe for me, right?